All right, let's turn now to a current event that's happening at the Putnam Science Museum in Davenport. The Putnam is capping off a 10-year, multi-million-dollar capital campaign project that asked donors to reimagine the Putnam. It's been years of construction and renovations, and now it's all being marked with the opening of the Putnam storage area as an exhibit, and that'll let you look at rarely seen artifacts. It's why Cindy Deal-Yang, Putnam's president and CEO, is joining us now. Cindy, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's start with the capital campaign. I know it started before you came to the Putnam, but where did this all begin? What was the need that was seen?
It really began 10 years ago when the Putnam's board of directors and the president and CEO at that time really looked at how the Putnam fit into the history of the community. It's a museum that's been here since 1867, and so it's had a lot of changes and growth during that time. And that was really a new phase began in that master plan development.
All right, so now you're here on the other side of this master plan. What are some of the things that you have done to your exhibits?
So we really have reimagined most of the museum. So we have a new World Culture Gallery that has both a community area where we have community members help us do exhibits, as well as the home for our beloved mummy. So she is there. We have another natural kind of history area that is in our common ground, Our Voice, Our Stories, and that has been completely revamped so that it is really more focused on content areas. And then one of the great ones is the Quad City Innovators Gallery that talks about all the innovations that have happened right here in the Quad Cities.
You know, it's easy to talk about these things now on this side of it, but when you look in hindsight, that's a lot to accomplish in just a few years. How did you guys do all of that?
It's funny you asked that. A lot of dedication is really how it happened. Really construction started in 2021. So just really looking at each gallery and moving it through. We had a huge amount of community partners who supported us both with their expertise as well as their funding. And that really is how we have been moving forward.
And now this is all culminating in a ribbon cutting happening this weekend. What are you opening up?
So we are opening up the vault, which is really the cornerstone of all of the work that we've done in the museum.
Tell me what people can see. I know it's not going to be open to the public until next weekend, but once it is, what can people see in the vault?
So the Putnam Museum has 250,000 artifacts. And so at any given time, we really just have a small percentage on view. And so the vault is really going to open that wide up. We're going to be adding tens of thousands of artifacts that people will be able to see. Some of the larger ones that will be on exhibit is we have a goddess that's on exhibit, and then a temple, and then we have a lot of kind of smaller things, technology-based, china, you name it. It's all kind of floor to ceiling glass. Everybody can view.
And I think what's extra cool about this is, it can be overwhelming to look at thousands of artifacts like this, but what's the interactive piece that you have planned?
So we do have some really fun interactives. So one of them allows you to actually create your own exhibit. So you can pick the background and pick the different artifacts that you'd like to put on and send it to your phone and share it with family. We also have a couple of different interactives that allow you to search the collection through different ways. One of them allows you to search by origin, so that you can see where they've come from. We have artifacts from all 7 continents, or just to look them up by, origin, state, structure, whatever it might be.
Can you put this into perspective for us? How big of a deal is it that the vault is being open to the public?
It's one of the things that's rarely done.
Yeah.
Being able to keep your artifacts safe and protect them, which, preserving is one of the key functions of what we do. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of thought in both lighting, temperature, control, all of that. So it is a big deal, but one we're so excited about.
Well, I know this is a massive project and you want to celebrate all that you've done, but I also know you're always looking ahead to the future. So What does the Putnam have planned for its next master plan?
Yeah. So we haven't developed a full master plan, but we certainly are down that road of bringing a Triceratops dinosaur skeleton to the Quad Cities. So we had a team of 10 community members actually out in Lusk, Wyoming, digging up the dinosaur. So we are having the best of all the worlds in seeing about having that dinosaur come to the museum. We will be the only museum in Iowa that does have a dinosaur skeleton, so it will also be a big impact to the community.
And that's a great place to end on, is really quickly, can you just talk about the Putnam's impact to this community and the value that it brings?
So the Putnam was developed by the community for the community, and we are still here sharing with everyone 158 years of history. We have the original treaty that actually made Davenport, and we continue to collect every day about things that will be historical moving forward.
Cindy, it's a lot of work, and you're the person for the job. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
For you guys at home, you can share this story or check out all the details for the opening of the vault by heading to WQAD.com and clicking on the As Seen on TV tab.